Hi there. I had a client ask me a question today that I get pretty often, and that is, how do we make organizational change lasting and sustainable? You know, we do all of this work around changing corporate culture and improving employee engagement. And one of the questions that I get most often really in my line of work is, how do we make this sustainable? And I'm going to share with you exactly what I told my client. And that is that when we're doing digital transformation or general change management initiatives, usually what we're asking of people is to change their way of doing things, right? So what we're asking them is to give up their old manual invoice book with the carbon paper and everything in triplicate. And we're asking them to use a new computer system, to automate things, to go paperless. So it's already a big enough change asking people to change their way of doing. But when it comes to culture and engagement and leadership specifically, what we're actually asking of people is to change their way of being. And that is a very big ask. And most people find that very challenging. So the way that we do it is really twofold. And we can do this in as little as 90 days, right? Depending on what it is that we need to do for you. The first thing that we need is we need the data. So we need technology and data to be able to tell us exactly where the problems are. And there are amazing platforms out there that we can use these days that can drill down to the department, the team, the manager, the exact spots, and tell us exactly what is wrong in an individual team, in an individual pocket within the organization. And then the second thing, obviously, is that we then go and target the interventions and the work that we do. We go and target to specific problem areas because people are unique individuals, and the leadership development and coaching and capacity building work that we need to do with them has to be tailor-made to their specific growth areas and their specific challenges. And only if we can really change the way that people are in terms of what they believe, how they think, how they act, the things that they do, their feelings towards their colleagues, their organization, the work that they do, only if we can integrate head, heart, and hands and really get people to fundamentally change their way of being at work, can we actually effect lasting organizational change.